Hi guys, Fifa here, and welcome to this 95 rated Shapeshifters Kyle Walker player review. So as you can see on screen, this is the team I started him in. We've got Schmeichel in goal, Cuadrado, Chiellini, Walker and Zinchenko in defence, De Ligt, Lahm and Grealish in midfield, with Solskjaer, Kaka and Felipe Anderson in attack. Walker's 6 foot, he's got high work rates, is right footed and has a 3-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot. Taking a look at some of his stats, he's got 98 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, 99 shot power, 91 crossing, 94 short passing, 91 long passing, 90 curve, 99 reactions, 95 ball control, 92 dribbling, 88 composure, 91 interceptions, 90 defensive awareness, 96 stand tackle, 94 slide tackle, 99 stamina, 93 strength, and finally 97 aggression. Moving on to his traits, and the only active trait he has is the long throw-in. So if there's one thing Kyle Walker is known for in FIFA, it's his pace, which makes Shapeshifter Kyle Walker the fastest centre-back currently in FIFA 22, with the next fastest being the Silver Stars with 95 pace. It means that you don't have to use a chemistry style that boosts pace, allowing you to focus on other stats. He definitely does feel fast in game. His 99 pace often allows me to recover from a defensive mistake and make another tackle before my opponent could take the shot. As a centre-back, you won't really be shooting with him too much, and in that his shooting ability doesn't really matter. Although his 99 shot power could be useful if it does force a Walker inside the box, as it makes up for his lower finishing stat. 73 penalties, even for a defender, is pretty poor though, and it's a little disappointing at this stage in the game. As far as centre-backs go, his dribbling is up there with the best in his position. I would say his agility and balance combination are good enough, although they aren't that much better from what we're seeing from defenders currently being released. His ball control and dribbling though are great. They're often stats that are overlooked for centre-backs because you don't really move with them on the ball too much. But once you have a defender like Walker with stats in the 90s, you realise just how important they can be. For example, when it came to intercepting overhit or inaccurate passes, Walker was able to control the ball first time without causing him to slow down too much or take a bad touch. 99 reactions also means that he's one of the fastest players to react on the pitch when it comes to changes in ball movement, which can be useful for preventing rebound type goals. Walker also has 88 composure, which is good enough in my opinion because of how good his passing and dribbling stats are. Like his dribbling, Walker's passing is great for a centre-back and he carries over some stats from his natural right-back position that you wouldn't usually see on a central defender. The most disappointing stat in this category is his 82 vision, which will impact the accuracy of passes he makes when he's not facing the player you want to pass the ball to. Apart from this though, I did get the chance to use both his long passing and short passing ability in game, and he was always very reliable to distribute the ball from defence into the attack. 90 curve allows Walker to bend passes around my opponent's nearby players to reduce the likelihood of an interception. He also has 91 crossing, which although is a great stat for a centre back, you won't get much chance to use this in game unless you manually move him back to the right back position. 84 free kick accuracy is also great in a defender, but I would expect that most people will probably have better free kick takers in their team. So first off, I'll start with the main problem I found with Shapeshifter Walker when it came to defending, which was his work rates. High work rates might work fine for a fullback who occasionally joins the attack, but for a centre back it means they're sometimes dragged out of position. This not only can leave a gap in your defensive line, but also impacts the depth of the defensive line when it comes to playing attackers offside. His defensive positioning does counter this though, so his positioning is not always a consistent problem. Maybe once or twice a game he'll be slightly out of shape compared to the rest of your defenders. There is a positive side to his work rates though, in that it improves his aggressiveness and ability when it comes to interceptions. 91 as a stat is great, but I have used a few defenders with a higher stat than this, and they actually make less interceptions than this card. His standing tackle was very reliable. I didn't get much chance to use his slide tackling ability, although with a stat of 94, I'm sure it'll be just as good as his standing tackle. Walker's physicality is great for a fullback that's moved to a centre-back position. With him being 6 foot, he does go from a tall fullback to a smaller centre-back, but with his 96 jumping, he is dominant in the air like you'd expect a central defender to be. 99 stamina is a perfect stat and allows him to keep up with attackers all game long, including those subbed on late in matches. His strength and aggression for me for the most part are great. When he's shoulder to shoulder with the attacker, Walker does have the ability to tackle them to win the ball. The only weakness I found was when he's behind the attacker and challenging for the ball. I used it next to Chiellini, and even when Chiellini's behind the attacker, he often manages to pressure them off the ball by pushing them off balance. I didn't see this happen with Walker unless he was facing a very weak opponent. 3-star skill moves is more than decent enough for a central defender, as most people don't use players in this position to perform skill moves with anyway. Although with him being a shapeshifter, it would have been a bonus had they given him 4-star skills, and maybe even 5-star. He does have a 4-star weak foot however, which I think is quite important, even for a defender. You don't always have time to switch the ball onto his stronger foot, so with him having a 4-star weak foot, it's still reliable both when it comes to accuracy and power. Walker also did tend to use his left foot quite a bit in the matches I played with him, even when he wasn't under any pressure to do so. So overall, I'm going to give 95 Shapeshifters Kyle Walker a 9.3 out of 10. He does remind me of using cheap overpowered centre backs back when pace was all that really mattered for a defender in FIFA. However, this card is 95 rated and over 1 million coins, so it doesn't fall into the category of cheap or overpowered. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And to request any future content, please leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll be sure to reply.